Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and today I'm going to be continuing my Goaltender GM mode, except this time I will be doing an actual BAGM career. I'm not going to do a fantasy draft, and I'm going to be doing it with the Colorado Avalanche, since they're my favorite teams. And they have a great goalie, and yeah. So overall, I'm going to just try to manage my team throughout the season, make trades, and do all that other stuff. And then when we hit the playoffs, I'm going to be playing in net as right now Varlamov and trying to win my team the cup, assuming we make the playoffs. The Avalanche, I don't know if they're good enough on this game to make the playoffs. They have a lot of young guys, so there's a lot of potential there. Salary cap will be on. Now, all these settings. No fantasy draft. Authentic cap penalties, yeah, I guess. Auto sign free agents off. Be a GM length. I guess this doesn't really matter unless I want some closure. I could put it to like 5. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that. And I'm gonna do it 10 years. If I keep going through this all that time, then that'll be a good just capping point. We'll see how many Stanley Cups I can win in 10 years. Although I guess I am simulating through the season, so it might be faster than I expect. Oh well, 10 years seems good. 5 is definitely too short, I think, now at this point. CPU trades will be on this time. Superstar difficulty. Authentic. Gonna set this to hardcore. I'm gonna set the settings the same as my Be a Pro. Injuries will be on. NHL salary cap will be on. Period length 5 minutes. Trade difficulty medium. Waivers on. Advanced settings, assistant coach edits lines. So if I hit yes, I think I'm gonna do yes and let him do it through the season, because I don't want to be micromanaging every little thing. So I'm gonna leave that on. I'm gonna leave auto rotate goalies on. I don't know how much I'm gonna do. This also might be a pretty quick video just for the creation. I may not do much else in this episode. Authentic series length, continuous OT, 1 point. Authentic, yeah. Trade offer notifications are on. Gameplay version latest. Waiver meeting. Player morale. I know I got a comment saying I could turn this stuff off. I think I'm gonna leave it on just to give it a shot. And it doesn't seem too tough or too complicated, and it adds a little more of a dimension that I have to deal with. And hopefully, the one problem I have starting with the Avalanche is I might be a little too attached to some of the players. That might fix some of it if some guys are like bad influences. Yes, keep it on. But we'll go from there. I gotta try not to be attached to too many guys, but overall, I want to keep our young core that is pretty good. I don't know what else I'm going to do here in this episode. So, locker room chemistry. Let's check out our lines. I don't know what it's set up as. Would you like to keep your lines up to date? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go ahead. That's the lines now. I'm going to go ahead and do a best lines. Oh, that's how it is. McKinnon, Naginla, Grigorenko. So overall, the top 6 are okay, pretty good. Grigorenko is pretty low at 80, but he's 21. He might get a little better. He should get a little better. We have good centermen. Como's pretty good. Great third line guy. But it starts getting a little weak down low. Not so great on the depth. Not so great on the defense either. Barry, Johnson. I feel like Boscheman's a little underrated on this game, but he is defensive defenseman. I guess a lot of the overall hit is because he doesn't do a ton of offense. At least not anymore. He's older, 35. If we don't make the playoffs, going toward the trade deadline, he could be good trade bait. We got a lot of good young guys. Nick Holden, 82. Zadorov, 82. He's 20. I think a first-round pick, yep. So he's probably going to be pretty good. Brad Stewart's really old. I don't know if the Avs actually still have Brad Stewart. He might be injured right now. And then we have Varlamov and Reto Berra, who's playing great this year for the Avs so far. And Varlamov has really been great lately, as the Avs are on 5-game winning streak. Might be 6 by the time this video comes out, or possibly it's just over because they're facing the Maple Leafs tonight on Monday. Manager visit here. Okay. Where, like, manage roster? Am I blind or am I just... Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's look at the morale. I got 70. Boschemann's a leader. Landeskog's a leader. Aginla's a leader. I don't know a lot of this stuff, like what's gonna be what. That's great to have leaders, I think. And then a bunch of neutrals. So, let me know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything past, or before this video is out. Let me know, guys, anything you know about this, any tips you could give me and stuff like that. It's gonna be a learning experience. I know what I'm doing somewhat, but not completely. I don't know what a leader does. I've seen some other roles that players have had, and I don't know what they do. I don't know what are good players to keep in your locker room and to trade for, and so on. I'm not going to mess with settings on here. You guys know what my Be a Pro settings are. But again, unless you're new to my channel and stuff, I guess I'll go ahead and go through this. Fighting, blah, blah, blah. Penalties, I'm going to go all the way up. That should be good. The coincidental's fine. Okay, that's all good. We're on hardcore base difficulty. Injury occurrence, I'm going to leave even. I had that up a notch in my Be a Pro. I'm considering bumping it down. For now, I'm going to keep it at 3 on here. So nothing changed in general. AI learning all the way down. CPU penalties all the way up. CPU teammate penalties all the way up. And then always make sure it saves the settings, although like the AI doesn't seem to affect. The passing's a pain in the butt. Pass speeds both down a notch, that's all you need to change, but it does put it down twice, so you gotta double check and put it back up a notch. Alright, and shooting's all the same, checking's all the same, goalies, we want the CPU goalies, I think 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then CPU up 1 screen, or on screen effect up 1. I believe that's how I'm playing on my Be a Pro right now. So we'll go with that. And yeah, I believe that's all I'm gonna do here. Next video, I don't know how I'm gonna do this really. Let's send to the preseason game, see if anything pops up. Alright, there's maximum salary cap, minimum salary cap, and then all the player salary caps and the rookie salary caps, yada yada. Look at the calendar. So overall, our goal is to reach the playoffs and then have me goaltend us through the playoffs. We'll see how many Stanley Cups I can win in 10 years with the Avalanche. And then I might start it over and maybe do another team or something. I don't know. I don't know how much I'll be in this. I can hold a team meeting. Okay. So let me know your guys' oh, there's already trade blocks. Your guys' thoughts and any tips you have on this. It's going to be a very much learning experience. I feel like I'm forgetting I was going to say something, dang it. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to set this up. I know I'm going to simulate through the season and then do any trades or anything. I might do like a mid-season video or like a trade deadline video or something like that. Possibly, I don't know. It's all up in the air. Let me know, guys, if you have any thoughts, tips, or what you want to see and so on. But here's my goaltender GM started up again with the Colorado Avalanche. I definitely need some defensemen and some better depth. But yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a learning experience, but I'm looking to have fun. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and leave a comment down below if you have any tips, suggestions, anything. I check comments out quite often. And check out any of my other content. Be a Pro Goalie. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, so on. And I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later. Still having an awesome period to make up for that first period that was very bad. Uh-oh. They made the save. He almost kicked it in. Come on, man. No. Okay, you made up for it. Thank you, number 53. Sarnia breaks out with it again. The pass just wouldn't go. Ooh, that was some dangerous moments that they just had not work. Oh, I thought that was going to be shot immediately. Said it was passed. Still pressure. Good broken up pass, and we took another penalty.